Breaking news. DOS/IPOB Nigeria announced recruitment of fake Biafra army to counter the Biafra Liberation Army. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel/television this very moment. Today's date is 1st of April 2024, and I have a breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it don't happen. And I want you to pay very good attention to this very news. So many things are going on behind the scene, and it's time for us to start exposing them. We can no longer keep quiet while they commit all manner of heinous atrocities in our land, because they are fighting to maintain the agreement they had with their paymasters. But like as they all know, they have failed even before taking up the journey. Now, I will show you the reaction of the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, because he has already reacted towards this very latest development from the IPOB Nigeria. But before that, let me first of all show you how they came up with this very new stunt. So as you can see on your screen, because we don't do propaganda, you all know that whatever we tell you is real and authentic. What you are seeing on your screen is the official page of Chinasa Hanwohu. If you are following him or you don't follow him but you know his page, you must bear me witness that this is his official page with 70,000 followers only. I don't want to talk about any other thing, but I just want to go straight and show you the news so that we can all read it together. Now, this is just 5 hours ago. You can see it here. Monday, 1st April 2024, just 5 hours ago. Now, he said, Biafrans, we must be aware that the time for volunteering military service is fast approaching. The time for volunteering military service is fast approaching. The enemies are not backing down, and we Biafrans won't back down either. We must be ready to defend Biafra land if they fail to let Biafra go. Volunteering military service in Biafra land will stabilize the security of our towns and communities. Above all, we can protect our land against external aggressors, especially the murderous Nigeria military, Fulani herdsmen, and Islamic jihadists. Volunteering military service will teach young Biafrans what it takes to be patriotic. It will cultivate leadership skills among our youths. Our people can learn to take responsibility to face off the Nigeria military aggression. The service will train you on how to defend your places against Nigeria military aggression, and above all, equip you for self-defense. Their military volunteers will be trained to be independent and cultivate abilities to meet a variety of challenges, and above all, they will be trained to be disciplined, because many of our people lack discipline when it comes to collective activities. Think about it and be ready to answer the call wholeheartedly. We shall never retreat nor surrender. All hail Biafra. Now, let me show you how they are sabotaging everything. Look at the picture they put there. Look at the picture they put. The picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's, not even the picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They brought the picture of this unknown gunman, and now they did what they call Photoshop. They Photoshop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's face and fix it with the unknown gunman, attire. Are you getting it? Now, this is another way to continue the sabotage of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because there are two ways here. First of all, you must understand that this is the plan they have, the new plan they have with their paymasters in order to succeed, to make sure that the initial agreement is kept. First of all, they want to use one stone to, send two birds to judgment. How do they plan to do this? They have planned with their paymasters in order to maintain the initial agreement they had with them from beginning, the Igbo politicians. Now they want to form the so-called voluntary military service of Biafra, according to them. Now, the first stone, which is going to send, two birds to judgment. The first one is to sabotage the Biafra Liberation Army, because when they call it military, that means they're going to give them military uniform. If they succeed to recruit some ill-advised, uninformed and ill-educated Igbo youths, now they are going to use that one stone to send two birds to judgment by sabotaging the Biafra Liberation Army, and at the same time keep on sabotaging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because you can see this is the first move they have made by writing this junk and making it public with the picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That means now when they are doing whatever they want to do, when they are committing any crime they will be committing moving forward, if they manage to recruit any uninformed or ill-advised Igbo youth into this mess, they will not be doing it in their own name, because nobody knows them. They will be doing it in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see, we have a government, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, which is led by the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa has said it several times that he is taking responsibility of every single thing we are doing moving forward in this liberation, struggle. And he has also come out in public, including the recent interview that he had with Adade Olamma, that we are doing everything we are doing without the involvement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He made it very, very open just a couple of days ago, not even up to 3 days, that he does not in any way want the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be mentioned or being involved in what we are doing moving forward in liberation, in this liberation struggle. He made that very statement many years ago when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a rendition. He also said it during my interview with him, the first interview that I had with Prime Minister in the year 2021. He said it, including when he said that we are not taking orders from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS dungeon, because he doesn't want them to use anything we are going to do moving forward in terms of liberating Biafra against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because if we are attaching the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in what we are doing today moving forward, they will be using it against him in the court of law, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in their custody. Mazi Simon Ekpa made this clear right from beginning. Yes. And he has repeated it, time without number, including this recent interview. Now, these people are writing this junk, putting the picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why wouldn't they put their own picture? Why wouldn't Chinasa Hanwohu put his own picture? Why wouldn't Chike Dozieha put his own picture? Why wouldn't Abanyim put his own picture? Why wouldn't all of them that are collaborating, including the idiot in Ghana, Emapa Wallace, all of them, all the criminals in the DOS collaborating together to sabotage this very man here? Why wouldn't they put their own picture? That is my question. Why? Why wouldn't they put their own picture? Why wouldn't they use their own name to do what they are doing and claim the responsibility? Let me take that again. We must be ready to defend Biafra land if they fail to let Biafra go. So what have you been doing with the so-called ESN since all this while? Chinasa Hanwohu. He's even exposing himself, thinking that he is doing the bidding of his paymasters. He's exposing himself. So what have you been doing all these years since the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with your so-called ESN, if what you claimed is in any way on existence? What have you been doing with the so-called ESN, if you are now realizing now that you have to defend Biafra land? So what have you been doing since all this while? Because there is nothing, absolutely nothing called Eastern Security Network again since the restoration of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile and the formation of the Biafra Liberation Army. That is the truth. We are the ones that we are operating ESN after the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because these criminals gave an instruction to the then commanders that everybody should submit their weapons and go home, that they will be called back when duty resumes. That was an instruction from this criminal called Chinasa Nwogu. That one, nobody can tell me. I am aware. Nobody can tell me anything going on inside the I don't want to go far. I don't want to go further for security reasons. Now, after we took over the ESN, we rescued the ESN from collapsing, because these people planned to collapse ESN and collapse IPOB after the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, deceiving Biafrans that they need to lower everything down to secure the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That was the impression that they were giving to Biafrans, that they need to take it low with the zoo, with the agitation, in order to secure the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, thereby collapsing every single thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu worked for. That was the plan, until we came up and said, no, it cannot happen. We are not going to collapse anything. We can never let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down. Now, what have you been doing? Since then, they have been claiming, they still claim that ESN exists, that they are still in control of ESN. So what have you been doing with ESN? ESN that nobody can attest in Biafra land that is existing. Nobody, no single human being. As I'm talking now, if you are here in Biafra land listening to me, I want you to indicate in the comment section if there is anywhere you have seen ESN for the past 1 year. Just let me know. Yes, I'm not saying Biafra Liberation Army, because if you don't know the difference between ESN and B.L.A, you may not understand what I'm talking about. So if you don't know the difference, just keep quiet. But if you know the difference, tell me, have you seen any arm carrying group of people in entire Biafra land since or for the past 1 year where they are wearing uniform written Eastern Security Network? If you have seen anything like that, please indicate in the comment section. Very simple. And I'm going to monitor the comments. I will monitor the comment section after posting this very video. Now, having shown you all this and the brief analysis that I have made, let me show you the reaction of the Prime Minister. The reason why what I'm doing right now is very, very important and necessary is to educate our people and our youths, for them to stay clear from this very shenanigan that they have brought today. Now, the Prime Minister has made it very, very clear. He said, Biafrans, ignore this criminal IPOB Nigeria. They are now running out of time. We have disbanded Eastern Security Network ESN because they sold the name to Nigeria politicians, which Chike Dozie, confessed out of karma, because karma catched him the other day. He confessed it on Radio Biafra, the so-called Radio Biafra that has been infested. He confessed that they handed ESN over to Igbo governors. He said it with his own mouth, not me. He said that they came to them, the governors came to them, not even the military now, meaning that the military had already come before. But when the governors came and told them to hand them over the Eastern Security Network, which they did, and now that they have gotten what they want, he is one that said it, not me. Chike Dozie has said it out of karma, because God is angry with them. The land of Biafra is angry with them. So they can plan to say something, and when they go to microphone, they say something else, even without them knowing what they are saying. But before they know, it's already in the public. Now, the Prime Minister continued. He said, now that they know that Biafrans have turned their back at anything called ESN, they are again planning Biafra Army. Look at this announcement now to every Biafra, especially Igbo youths, because these idiots do not have mouth or leg to go to coastal region. They can't try it. Now they will use especially Aba boys, because that is where Chinasa Nwogu get mouth to speak, because his henchman is in Aba. Yes, his henchman is in Aba. Now, this is an announcement from the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Afana Doda. Listen, Biafrans. Listen and listen very, very good. He said, there is no recruitment to Biafra Army, of course, at the moment. And he continued, anytime there is recruitment, I, Simon Ekpa himself, will announce it. He said, I, Simon Ekpa himself, will announce it. He said, if you go and join these criminals to betray Biafra, you will not finish your training in Biafra land. That is my promise. These words are the words of the Prime Minister, the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. If you have ears but it's not working, it's not functioning, go and join the criminals in the name of new volunteering military of the Biafra. Go and join them, but be rest assured that what happened to the saboteurs, what happened to the Zujan Jawid army will happen to you for sure, because you have become a betrayal and a threat to our freedom. Now, look at the Prime Minister also attached the screenshot of the news that I just read from Chinasa Hanwohu Facebook page. So I don't want to talk too much. I just want to show you this. It is now left for you listening to me right now to do what? To and make it go viral.